Here's exactly what to expect step by step through the process of an Arizona divorce, the short form version. Typically, the case is going to be initiated with the filing of a petition for dissolution, a divorce petition. After that, you're going to need to serve the opposing party. Once the opposing party files a response, the court will set what we call a resolution management conference. That's the first hearing in every divorce case where we figure out how procedurally your case is going to move forward. After that, we're typically going to either explore mediation options, or we may need to adjudicate the case at trial so that we can come to final resolution to wrap up the terms of your divorce. Divorces in Arizona can range as far as how long it takes you to get divorced. An average divorce, I would say, probably lands within the maybe 6 to 9 month realm. Quick divorces can be 60 days to 90 days, sometimes 60 to 120 days if you guys are on the same page with your positions. And certainly in more complex divorces where we have things like businesses or large financial accounts that we need to do tracing into, those cases can take a lot longer. Sometimes those can take upwards of 1 to 2 years to make sure that we get them all the way through to final completion. Filing for divorce in Arizona in the correct county can be a really tricky thing to figure out. Typically, we're going to look at the child as the most important thing in your divorce if you have children. And so we're going to look at where the child has resided for the last 90 or days or 6 months. And so that may dictate what county you file in. If you don't have a child, we may look to where the parties are currently living. We may also look to where they own things like big assets, real property, or other assets or debts that they have. Typically, figuring out where you need to file for divorce can be a tricky process. It's really important you speak to someone that knows where you need to file, because you don't want to exhaust those attorney's fees filing in the wrong county. After divorce papers are served, that initiates your response period. And in Arizona, if you live inside of Arizona, you typically are going to have 20 days to respond to the contents of that divorce petition. That means actually going through line by line and indicating whether you agree or you disagree with the positions of the opposing party. And of course, if you disagree, outlining what your positions exactly are. If you live outside of the state of Arizona, you do get a little bit of extra time. You get 30 days to respond to that divorce petition versus the 20 you would get if you were living inside of the state of Arizona. Some Arizona divorces never see the inside of a courtroom. In Arizona, it's highly likely that your divorce case may result in a final ruling prior to actually going in front of the court and having a full-blown trial. We're going to explore things throughout your case, like trying to settle with the opposing party directly, mediation if we need it, potentially ADRs, which are alternative dispute resolution conferences. All of these things are designed to try to help you avoid litigation at the end of your case. Of course, if you're not able to resolve the case between the parties, you will still get divorced. It will just be the judge making the decision at the end of the case rather than you dictating the terms of your divorce.